margin for a clothing brand is maybe 10, 15%. Even if you're doing $1 million a month with a really healthy profit margin, and once again, most people do not have that, you need to put that money back into inventory. That is, if you want to scale and go bigger. You're really not going to make any serious money for a long time. Probably not until you're doing millions and millions every month, or if you sell one day. That being said, starting a business isn't just about money. I think starting a clothing brand is one of the coolest and most fun businesses you can do. There's nothing cooler, there's no better feeling than seeing someone wear something that you created and enjoy it. Every single day I go to the gym, I see someone wearing our stuff. And if I want it to, it can lead to a great conversation. Like I can just go up and be like, yo, what do you think of that brand? I'll talk to them for a couple minutes. They'll be like, dude, I really like it. I saw it on an Instagram ad, whatever. And I'll be like, well, that's mine actually. And I appreciate your support, bro. I'm glad to hear you like it. And I always make a new friend. There really is nothing cooler than that. Also, more importantly, clothing brands are literally one of the hardest businesses to succeed with. It's the most saturated industry in the world because anybody can go start a clothing brand. A lot of it has to do with economies of scale. So starting a clothing brand, for example, is always really hard in the first couple of years. You don't have relationships with manufacturers. You don't have low cost of goods. You don't have payment terms. If you haven't started a business yet, you don't even probably know what that means. And you don't really have any proof of concept. You don't really have a community behind you until you build it. And everybody who starts a clothing brand for the first time thinks the same thing. Oh, well, I like clothes and I could probably make some cool clothes and I bet some people would want to buy it and I'm good at marketing, so I'll probably succeed. But nobody really knows getting into it for the first time that the hardest part of owning a clothing brand is not the marketing or even the product. It's the supply chain management. It's the inventory, it's tariffs, it's cash flow management. It's dealing with seasonality and essentially having to guess which products are going to be your best sellers and which aren't. Because if you order too much or too little, it could be the end of your business. So with all that being said, yes, it's very stressful. Yes, it's also very fun. And I truly do believe if you can succeed in the clothing space, you can do fucking anything. So all of that to say, yes, I do still think it's worth starting a clothing brand in 2025, but it's not going to be easy. Who's going to tell these spoiled girls that the rich 10 out of 10 dude doesn't want them? Imagine being a young, successful, good-looking, tall dude. You have all the options in the world. Okay, they don't want you. How do I know this? It's because I know those guys. Those guys are my friends. They're great guys. They have their shit together. They're good, genuine people. They want to see others win. And that's one of the reasons why they're successful. But most importantly, they are insanely picky. They're picky with their friends, who they do business with, who they surround themselves with. And most importantly, girls, right? Like if they are going to get locked up in a relationship, it's going to be with someone who they genuinely think that they would marry. They don't waste their time fucking around. They don't waste their time on girls they're not serious about because they don't waste their time on anything. And if they're at the top of their game, if they're insanely desirable, they only want to be with insanely desirable women. And it's not just about looks. It's like family values. Are they ambitious themselves? Doesn't mean they have to have a big following or tons of money or success, but are they passionate about something? Are they ambitious about something? Because a lot of these guys are growing exponentially and they know that if they partner up with the wrong person, it'll ruin everything they've been working for, everything they've been sacrificing for years. And at the same time, they know that if they can't find someone that they can grow parallel with or even together, then it's not going to work out, so they won't waste their time. So if you're one of those girls that thinks, oh, I'm just going to marry a tall, rich dude, like you got some work to do. Okay, I'm not saying you can't get there, but you're going to have to work hard too. You're going to have to offer some value. The businesses that use TikTok Shop now will be massive, and the ones that don't over the next 6-7 years will 100% fail. And the reason's very simple. TikTok Shop is the ultimate and superior shopping experience that is for e-commerce brands like buying stuff online. If you're a business and you're not using TikTok Shop, or at least not trying to use TikTok Shop, you are 100% fucking cooked. You got to think about it from two different perspectives, right? Number one, you got to spend your time looking where other people are looking. People spend more time on their phone and on social media than they do anything else. And that's not going to change. It's definitely not going to go backwards. It's only going to get worse and worse. So if you're still stuck in the old ways and you're not utilizing social media, you're fucking cooked. But more importantly, from a consumer shopping perspective, TikTok Shop is the ultimate shopping experience. Like, think about it. Would you rather go to some random website that you've never seen before, that you don't trust, you don't know anything about, and buy something based on the perfect picture that that business could come up with? Like the picture that you're seeing of that product that you might be interested in is quite literally the most perfect picture that business could come up with. So you don't even really know if it's going to look like that in person when you get it. Or would you rather buy a product after seeing a person that looks just like you, talk about it, use it, and enjoy it right in front of your eyes? See what I mean? When you can actually see another person doing a good job selling that product and you can see how much they enjoy it, or you can listen to their perspectives on why it's worth it, and then you don't have to go type in your address or your bank account information and you can just click buy right now. That is an insanely smooth shopping experience. And I truly believe that the businesses who aren't getting on TikTok Shop right now because it's the deal platform or because they don't want to cheapen their brand are going to be the businesses that die because of it. Even after posting these probably a million times and having them on the TikTok Shop since TikTok Shop came out, I still have people in my comments whenever I wear them asking, where'd you get those bright shorts from? It's literally my brand. Like I said, I've been promoting these since day one, which is crazy that people don't know that still. But this was the product that originally made my brand go viral on TikTok Shop. We've sold out of these probably 6 or 7 times since we first dropped them. Comes in 5 different colors, even though this is our best selling color. And this is the one that kind of made us go viral, the UNC blue. It's 4-inch inseam. It's a double layered mesh pair of shorts, so incredibly comfortable and soft. Literally feels like silk, but it's also super breathable because it's that fine hole mesh material. I'm wearing a size large right now in the old money green, my favorite color. I'm 6'1", 200 pounds, and I have about a 34-inch waist. And as you can see, this is what they look like on me. So if you're looking for a dope pair of shorts that's gonna stand out, I'm gonna leave a link to grab them on the screen. Like I said, these are definitely loud, so if you don't like loud, don't get them. But I did put them on an end of summer flash sale, and once these are gone for good. So take advantage while you can. My business was the fastest growing menswear brand on TikTok last month, and we are now once again sold out of all of our best sellers. Our biggest competitors are now also directly copying our best selling products. And I'm just curious, are there still people that think that we're not going to make it? Like that we're not going to make it happen? That it's not going to work? Because when I first started this business, when I first started documenting on social media, because I've been documenting it the entire time, everybody said that we were cooked. Everyone said we were going to go bankrupt, that we weren't ever going to be profitable, that I was screwing over my investors. Like everybody talked mad shit. And I've realized, I started to notice recently that my comments have changed from you're cooked to now excuses as to why we are becoming successful. Your dad's a doctor, you're Jewish. I mean, like the list goes on. It's definitely not because we work our asses off or we've taken a ton of risk. And it's definitely not because we sell a crazy high quality product for a fraction of the price of all the other top tier brands. I started this business and I'm doing this because I love it. And I hop on TikTok live every few days and answer questions for 2 hours straight about how people can start their own business while everyone talks shit in the comments because I love it and I think it's fun. And I don't even charge for it. I don't have a course. I don't even really pay myself